Good morning, and great to see so many friends and smiling faces in the crowd. And Chuck stole most of our thunder, but it doesn't matter because the enthusiasm and the energy at this front table, I hope you can feel it. It's contagious and a very positive thing, and excited to be here with you this morning. For my prepared comments, ladies, gentlemen, friends, neighbors, good morning and Happy New Year. I bring you warm greetings and good cheer for 2018. It's an honor to be here this morning and to represent City Council and the City of Lexington as mayor. On a personal note, it's a privilege and an honor to serve as mayor of this great city. It's not without a great deal of work, but I love the work and the people of our community who work so diligently to make Lexington and our entire community a great place to live, to work, and achieve. I first want to recognize the members of City Council. If you're here this morning, I'd ask you to stand and be recognized. This is a roll call vote, but this is a roll call, but no vote will be taken. Marilyn Alexander, Michelle Hentz, Patrick Ramey, David Ziegler, Chuck Smith, and Leslie Strawn. Those are the folks that serve this community on City Council. Thank you for your service, and thank you for all you do for our community as neighbors, friends, employees, and public servants. Speaking of public servants, I want to express my appreciation, respect, and gratitude to the public works teams in our community. With all the water main breaks, the impending snow, ice, leaves, parades, etc., these teams do a terrific job and rarely receive the recognition they deserve. So please extend your good tidings to them as you see them. Give them a wide berth when they're working in the streets to make things safer and keep the water flowing. Also worthy of recognition are fine folks who are choosing to spend their time differently in 2018. In no particular order, I want to recognize and thank Larry Tolley, Buster Lewis, Rusty Ford, Tim Petrie, John Dyer, and Brian Brown. Their contributions to our community are numerous, and we are better for their service. Please join me in a round of applause for all of these fine neighbors. Thank you. 2017 was a terrific year with many accomplishments. With a great deal of collaboration and planning, Lexington hosted a variety of events, most notably the parade celebrating Martin Luther King Day and Lee Jackson Day. Also hosted the world's sweetest parade, the July 4th Children's Parade. The Planning Commission and City Council held several meetings, public hearings, and voted to pass a new zoning ordinance. It proved to be a solid piece of policy, and in the final analysis, no one was pleased with the adopted ordinance. Several streets were paved downtown to provide smooth sailing. Main Street Lexington was awarded exciting grants and hosted Get Downtown for the W&L freshmen. Lucia Owens, after several decades, closed Sunday's Child, as did Steve Robbins with Hamilton Robbins. However, the city's welcomed new businesses, and we celebrate our existing businesses. There's been much improvement of property as the downtown shuffle has occurred. Also, the city bid farewell to key employees Mike Kennedy and Greg Switzer, and has welcomed new employees of Meredith Warfield and Chief Sam Roman. The Chamber has asked that we address a couple of issues in our comments, specifically collaboration. I've long opined that it's difficult to work together when you don't even speak to one another. In our public meetings, we can end up speaking at one another through reports in the local media. However, I've always found great success in picking up the phone and talking about issues with my counterparts. We may not have always agreed, but we respectfully discuss items and continue to work towards seeking solutions for the best interest of our community. In 2018, I intend to lead by example and invite council to join me in getting to know our fellow elected friends. I intend to work with the mayors and chairs to have more opportunities for us to gather and discuss ways that we can learn and work together as elected bodies and how we can work as a regional team. For instance, this past year, Dee Dee Henney did a nice job of hosting the regional governmental dinner at Natural Bridge to get everyone educated on the impact of the Natural Bridge State Park. This effort will be an extension of efforts already in place, such as the Chamber Economic Development Committee, which meets monthly. I remind us all that a rising tide lifts all boats, and working to attract and to invite new businesses to our community will benefit each and every one of us. I look forward to joining the Board of Supervisors and the Buena Vista City Council and welcoming new businesses to our community, regardless of where they locate. I also join them in uplifting our existing businesses for the contributions that they make every day in our community. On the state level, I'll encourage our council and all citizens to take an active role by communicating and visiting with our representatives in Richmond, as it has a positive impact. Lexington has many exciting plans for 2018. If you're not aware of the Collaboratory, then seek out those who are. This program is an excellent and innovative resource for our community. Be sure to ask Noah Simon or Stephanie Wilkinson for more details and a tour and how you can participate. You may have noticed the city has embarked on a thoughtful and significant infrastructure improvement plan. While the start of Route 60 water project began a little rocky, pun intended, the project is moving along nicely. If you're not aware, Nelson Street was blocked and there was a lot of rock that had to be taken out. Okay. Just making sure everybody's had their coffee and following along. For those of you who are number nerds, please see the city manager to review the water infrastructure plan. It's very impressive, from the financial component to the actual plan and the process and the strategy for replacing the pipes. Speaking of impressive, there are many impressive regional collaborations already in place. The regional jail, the newly established in the past week Blue Ridge Resource Authority, which will operate the landfill, regional tourism, which saw Lexington's contribution over the past several years increase significantly. Thank you to all the visitors who come and stay in the wonderful places around town and in the community. Also, the Regional 911 Center, the Shenandoah Valley Partnership, the Virginia Horse Center, and obviously the Chamber of Commerce, which has brought us all together here this morning. And I apologize if I've missed any others, but there are lots of regional collaborations going on. It's a treat to be with you this morning and to have the privilege of serving this community. Working together, we can accomplish much, and we have much before us. I encourage each and every one of you here today to invite friends and family to visit our beautiful community, to shop, to eat, to pause, to rest, to float, to swim, and to generally enjoy what we get to enjoy each and every day. As we look forward to Lee Jackson King weekend, I encourage everyone to have a safe, kind weekend. I'm grateful to the many, many professionals who have worked and planned to ensure safe, fun, and respectful parades. And I'll close and leave you with the thoughtful words of Franz Kafka, Australian author. Anyone who keeps the ability to see beauty never grows old. May you seek and see beauty in every day. Thank you.